Wow. We're fucking up. We're up. We're in the stewed. We basically defeated coronavirus.
We did.
No problem.
Coronavirus was that was soft. But we were just admiring. This is the new studio. As you can see here, Matt placed a pirate map.
Treasure map.
Treasure map.
Yeah. For pirates. It's a treasure map specifically designed for pirates. Yeah, back in the day, pirates, when they would do like treasure maps, they would draw like pirate stuff on them.
Pirate skulls.
Ships. Yeah, they'd be like, well, we should put a ship so people know this is actual pirate treasure map.
Yeah, I like it.
It's threw it up. I mean, dude, we can always customize. I was like, this thing looks, I bought it. I'm like, this will be hilarious. That's a bad idea. If you're like doing interior design, you've never done interior design, you're like what looks funny? What looks funny?
These gamer chairs are pretty cool and sounded like a funny bit, but now we have gamer chairs, and people are like, "Why the fuck would you guys do that?" It's like, it was funny.
We're the interior designers. Like, dude, gamer chair. I mean, honestly, gamer chairs are the funniest type of
gamer chairs are the funniest chairs,
dude. I mean,
without a doubt.
Come on, dude. I can fully fucking go back.
Damn, you get some head.
I mean, dude, I could be gaming and be like, fuck, dude, I got to get up in 3 hours and just go.
You like that? That brings us to our producer, Lemaire Lee, in the back, dude. What up?
Hey, my mic's not on.
God damn it.
I got to be at AutoZone in 2 hours. Fuck.
That's the wrong store to pick.
Gamers don't work at AutoZone? Oh, getting their windows smashed in.
Yeah. They got the zone.
They got the zone. I wanted someone to put that music to that video of the alleged cop breaking the windows. Like, get in the zone. AutoZone. The slogan should be like, stop.
Are you a police officer?
Yeah, man. So,
ain't no thing, dude. Ain't no big deal.
Shit's still gay. Current events, we're covering those.
True.
We can gladly report that shit is still gay.
Yeah. I'd say it's about in terms of like humidity, it's about 85%.
Yeah,
I would say.
it is lessening.
Yeah,
the gayness.
It's gone down. We had a gay snap in there real quick. Now
there was a gay front that came through. The gay front was strong, and now it's still like it's hitting like. I saw this image of Nancy Pelosi like kneeling with a bunch of people.
Yeah,
all wearing like. Not dashikis, but like the African, like a preacher's, the thing a priest wears around his neck?
Yeah.
Like that and like African.
Like a shawl. Yeah. Like an
African texture.
Yeah, I got what you're saying.
Fabric. Kneeling with a bunch of other white people.
Do you have dashikis?
I have several dashikis.
I have one. I don't have a dashiki. Someone went on a vacation and bought me a dashiki, so I have one in my closet.
You have a dashiki?
I have one in my closet.
Damn. You should do like, when white ladies... Because you're about to have a wedding with a African American woman. Yeah. You should do like you ever see like white ladies who marry an Indian guy and have like my sister married an Egyptian and had like an Egyptian wedding. Sure. Where she had to dress like you should wear a dashiki for the wedding.
I might do like A1 shorts with my dashiki. Long cut A1s, dude. Oh man. I think N1s have been relegate. Like there's definitely a fashion ecosystem, and I think it's like the fashion eventually filters down to definitely like fat white dudes with fat legs. That's who wears And1 shorts.
And1 shorts are it all trickles down to just dudes who do heroin. It's just dudes in heroin. And1, think of all their nicknames. Sleepy.
Well, even
shit, Sleepy's got it. And Wawa.
Like South Pole gear. It's just heroin everything filters down to heroin addicts.
Was it Enichi? ENYC.
Yeah,
isn't that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, I used to call it ENS. But I think it's Anichi. I think you're right.
Maybe. ENYC. That's totally trickled down. So basically, it does go from like black culture, whatever's fashionable, a decade later, white drug users will be wearing it. And they'll be sleeping in it. Which is good. It's extra fabric.
True.
Those guys are probably like fashioning tents out of it.
True, man. Like a first down bubble jacket, dude. That's fucking perfect for sleeping in Kensington.
Yeah, I think that's actually how I could be wrong. I think denim started as a tent.
Really?
Lemaire, you're fired. I know this isn't the climate for us to be firing our only minority partner. But you're fucking fired, dude. Yeah, I could be wrong about that, but I think denim started as a tent fabric, and then like miners just started wearing them as pants because they were durable.
That's also not a very breathable fabric. If you're in a denim, do you ever wake up in a tent?
Yes.
It's fucking hot.
It sucks. The tarp, it always sucks. I've never not had a shitty experience waking up in a tent.
Yeah, man, if you woke up in a tent, you would just have nut sweat on your forehead. In a jean tent.
Yeah, just nonstop.
It would just, your whole body would be crotch sweat.
Yeah, well, their lives did suck. So, I mean, you just wake up all sweated out and you're just like, all right.
I got a shower last night. I worked out last night and did like a no soap shower. I call them rinse offs.
Yeah.
I was like running real quick and just do it. Dude, I like just rinse. You ever rinse off? You get real sweaty and rinse off with no soap and it's like, you're basically Gladiator. I like just rinsed off of water and I'm like, this is how I used to do it, dude. You would just go into a river. Like you had like an important date. You'd be outside just like eating bugs and doing shit. And you just would like put water on you and be like, dude, I'm fresh as fuck right now.
Eating bugs.
Yeah, you'd be like, digging in the dirt.
Munching some bugs.
Well, if you're farming back in the day, your crop's not going, you're like digging, you're definitely munching bugs as you're going. Like there's been a lot of bug munching that's flown under the radar.
Yeah.
If you're like a 17th century farmer and you're sitting there and you're digging, your potato crop kind of sucks, I
wonder if munching bugs was like, you know how like today, like I'll toss a booger in there every once in a while.
Like munching a bug?
I'll munch a bug every once in a while. Get rid of it.
True.
You got to get rid of it.
Sure,
you toss it in, maybe launch it.
Yeah.
But if it's one of the...
I treat boogers like I do if I get a packet like drugs. If I'm getting pulled over, I'll consume it. If someone's like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing.
I bet that's how bug eating was back in the day.
You sneak
people
one?
like everybody kind of did it.
Yeah,
but it was very shameful to admit that. Like every once in a while, you pretended to not have one in your fingernail. Like
just fucking eat a bug. You think people are out here Hakuna Matata, just like, dude, this is what we
breaking open a log?
Yeah, like no, but
dude, I've been strong into that. You're talking a good time period for me.
Yeah.
The whole way out here, I was listening to that book again.
What's the book?
The book is, a lot of people were asking. It's called War on the Run. It's about Robert Rogers. And, but it's also about like just life pre-revolution in America and like Native Americans and shit. And I have been harsh on the natives the last couple episodes. That's what happens when you report on something before you finish a book.
True.
Like I read one chapter that was just like, this is what the Indians used to do. And then the next chapter was like, they did have some good things, but I only got the bad part.
Welcome to my world, dude.
And then immediately reported on it. And I was like, they were called savages for a reason. And then, but no, they had some, dude, hilarious. This was making me laugh. I knew you'd like it. These 4 white dudes got caught catching beavers. The beaver pelts were like, that was money back then.
True, yeah.
That was because in the colonies, they didn't really have that much currency. So, I mean, dudes would counterfeit like crazy.
It's really funny, too. When there's like no money, people are like, all right, well, forget about money. What else do we have? Like, we got beaver pelts.
Fucking beavers are everywhere.
Like, all right, well, that's money now.
Yeah.
All right, continue.
Oddly enough, the chapter was called, it was about how if you counterfeited, back then it was a death penalty, which hasn't changed much.
Wow, anyway. You address the nation?
Anyway.
Excuse me.
Pardon me.
Well, it's actually policed by the Secret Society still. Or no, Secret Society, Secret Service.
What's that? Counterfeiting?
Freudian slip on my part. Yeah, the counterfeiting's it's policed by the Secret Service. They're the ones following money. It's the president's bodyguards or something. They give their life for the bodyguard, and they also have to make sure nobody's printing funny money. That's the Secret Service's job.
They used to literally on bills say to counterfeit is death. Used to be printed on bills. Like, yeah, if you got caught counterfeiting, you were fucked. Like they would brand you or kill you.
As you get branded as counterfeit.
You get branded. They used to get branded under their eyes, like right here.
Oh,
pretty sick.
Just to make sure, check.
Yeah, it would just say R for like rogue, if you were like a vagabond or a piece of shit, and then like M for murder, like all that shit.
Damn,
it sucks to get an R for rogue when, rapists.
Shit, what did they give people for rapists by R little a?
Yeah, it sucks.
It's like the periodic table. It's like R little a rapist, R rogue. But no, being a rogue is sick.
Being a rogue is sick, but back then it wasn't. People hated them.
True, if you didn't follow the rules.
If you were just, because in the colonies there were like no rules.
Yeah.
So dudes would come from Europe that were criminals there. Just all you had to do back then was call yourself a different name. You could do it in a moment. You'd be like, no, I'm Tom. And then you go to another town.
Yeah.
And just counterfeit money there.
Well, it's also.
So they'd have to brand you. There wasn't an internet back then.
Yeah.
There was no databases.
That's what I'm saying.
They just have to do something. They'd like cut your ear off.
But yeah, your personal horizon ended at your town, and then a guy would come in and be like, "Yo, this is new money." You're like, "They put new money out?" And you're like, "New money, bro.
Yeah,
you want it or not?" And you're like,
"Give me that horse. Here's a bunch of new money."
You're like, "Well, I just ate a bug. You know, I can't turn down this new money." And he's like, "Why does it look different?" He's like, "Don't do the counterfeiting back then. The technology. What the fuck did they do? It was drawing.
There were plates. There were plates that they could.
So they stamped
counterfeit. Yeah.
So they would get a money stamp.
Yes.
And then be like,
just stamp shit.
They could have just made T-shirts back then. They had no idea.
Printing T-shirts.
If they had like a print, like a money dollar bill.
There's your shirt.
Yeah, that's true. That's my tee. They could have just printed tees, dude. Be like, yo, you just want to wear a shirt with a dollar bill on it? Like, yeah, that's
that would have been tight. The clothes back then sucked.
Yeah.
But so these 4 dudes were trespassing and collecting beaver pelts.
Sure.
Which, dude, beavers are huge.
Are they?
Yeah, I didn't know that. They get up to 90 pounds. They're fucking big dogs, dude.
Beavers are 90 fucking pounds?
Beavers can get up to 90 pounds, at least back then. I'm sure they've been killed enough now that they're a little,
Sure, a little skimpy.
They're losing weight.
These are like the dinosaur days for beavers.
Beavers were 90 pounds. These dudes, and they would trick them as a sad way to kill them. I don't
What would they do?
So they put like a trap in the water and put like female pheromones on it.
Yeah.
And when the beaver stood up at the top of the stick, there was a clamp or something that drug it under the water.
How'd they get the female beaver pheromones? Do I even want to know?
You cut them out of them and
squeeze,
rub it on a stick.
So you have to you'd have to surgically remove their you'd have to cut their pussies open.
Yeah, they'd be like, maybe that's how beaver came out.
True.
Now I'm thinking about it.
Think they took them for a spin?
They're eating bugs, dude. You don't think they're taking beaver puss for
By the way, a man just got charged in Delaware for having sex with molesting ponies. So
that is a tale as old as time.
Did you hear that story?
What happened?
There's a Delaware man. I think he's 32 years old. There was an so people are coming back and seeing the ponies ankles would be kind of raw. And they're like, what the hell? What's wrong with my pony? And then this guy was going into barns and strapping the pony. He would strap their legs down.
Yeah, you got to get those back legs.
He'd have his way with them. Yeah, you don't want to get kicked.
Yeah.
So he was, I don't know what he was. I don't know if he was, they said molesting them. So I don't know if he was penetrating these ponies. I think he was just oral maybe. I don't know.
Guy, yeah, that was my first joke.
What?
A guy in Pennsylvania was eating horse pussy. He got caught.
Was he?
And I was like, all you have to do is stand up and you're innocent. If you get caught eating pussy, somebody has, and you just stand up real quick. What psycho is going to be like,
you eating pussy?
You just eating that horse's pussy? Boom. Harrisburg Comedy Zone explodes every single time. That was in Perry County. They're like, whoo.
Well, it's topical too.
Yeah.
They're probably going to call my cousin eating horse pussy the other day.
Everybody's been eating horse pussy. All right, hold on.
Go ahead. Sorry.
So these 4 dudes get captured by these Indians. They take them and they make them run the gauntlet. So that was one thing they would do when they would capture prisoners. A lot of these tribes would make you run a gauntlet right away. So the whole town would come to the bank of this river with these 2 dudes they captured on canoes.
Yeah. And
one of them, by the way, Stark, in the Revolutionary War would come up with the term "live free or die." Pretty sick. Yeah. He was acting. I mean, this is how small a world this was back then.
Shout out.
Oh yeah, true.
Shout out.
Lemaire, you missed it. God damn it, dude, you're fired. Wait, would you doze off?
Huh?
Yeah, I fell asleep.
He's not paying attention.
He's paying attention. He couldn't know I was doing a physical. He doesn't know my comedy's verbal and physical, dude. Physical comedy, dude. Welcome. So they did.
So the whole town comes
What's the gauntlet?
Gauntlet is where the townspeople, mostly young men, line up 2 rows and make you run the gauntlet.
Oh, and
they hit you with sticks and fuck with you the whole way.
I thought they were so you get caught by the Indians, they'd make you do a gauntlet.
Yeah, the Indians would make you run the gauntlet.
Did we have a gauntlet
as a prisoner? No,
I mean, not we, but they're did fucking
did the good guys? Did the good guys have it?
Did the settlers have a fucking gauntlet?
No, I think they probably just
killed you.
Executed Indians, I'm sure.
So you had to run through.
Yeah, they handed you a stick that you had to hold, so you couldn't block. You had to hold a stick and run through a gauntlet, and they would all just hit you. Now they tried not to hurt you. They tried not to kill you. I mean,
they
just want to hurt you. They want to fuck you up. But the Indian who captured them, who was the chief of this tribe, told them some things to say.
Yeah.
In their language that would make it easier on them, which actually translated to I could fuck up everybody in here. Hilarious. So the first guy ran through and was like, Tahini Gaba hop up to get on. Like he's just screaming
talking shit.
He had no idea.
And they're just fucking cradling the crossballs. Just like, what you?
The second guy came through and his chant was, "I could fuck all the women here." Like while he's running through, and then he started getting hit hard enough that he started fighting the gauntlet. He dropped the stick and just started swinging, and they let him go. They were like, "All right, hilarious. We're not going to hit him anymore."
Well, he's also probably crying, be like, "I could fuck all the girls in here, please,
just running through like,
please let me fuck
anybody here.
Please let me fuck all the girls in here, please, for the love of God."
So I was wrong on that part. The Indians were funny.
That's fucking
obviously
hilarious,
that guy
dude.
in the canoe was like, "Here's." I'll hook you up.
Oh,
this is gonna make things a lot easier. Just yell, "I'm gonna fuck all the women in here." Hilarious. That's. I mean, that holds up today. That joke. That's a good bit.
It's pretty good.
That's a good bit by that Algonquin.
Oh, that's pretty fucking funny. How fun would it be to have a gauntlet too? This is the thing. Like
we did it in high school.
I know.
Gauntlet rules.
Yeah, this is what people do.
Yeah, it's an instinctive thing to make people run through a gauntlet
and just fuck them up.
Just slap them the whole way. But. Yeah, then they did get a little mean.
Yeah.
After that, so some of these tribes would have like you go cabin to cabin when you're getting indoctrinated, basically as tortured, like into being a prisoner. You get
hazed,
get hazed into it, which is like you go to this cabin, somebody will pluck a fingernail out. You go to the next cabin, someone will bite your finger off. Someone will just gnaw your finger off. One of the cabins was just one of the women just beat the shit out of you. You couldn't hit back. She just beat you as hard as she could the whole time.
Really?
It was...
Did they cut your finger off yet?
Eventually, yeah. This is usually... and then there's some cabins where it's just little kids and they stab you a little. Just light stabbings.
Man.
And then eventually, I think a lot of them would scalp you and then pour boiling water on where they just scalped you. Which...
it's hot, too. It's fresh off the fire,
yeah,
too.
And then just make you roll in like thorn bushes. They're just doing like really mean shit to people.
So you had to go get the aggro crap. This is global guts.
Oh, you got crushed. You got fucking crushed. But the Indians, a lot of these tribes. So that's another thing that is annoying. Obviously, I've said it 1,000 times. When people talk about Indians in America, they're always like the Indians, like it's one group. These are just some northeastern woodland tribes I'm talking about here.
Exactly.
Obviously, it fluctuates.
Yeah.
But
read up if you don't know about them.
Some of the, they also. They all like loved being able to take pain. That was like their big fucking thing. Like if you, like if your mom cried while giving birth to you, everybody in the tribe was like, "You're a fucking fag."
Really?
Like that was that stayed with you. So even moms had to be like tough as fuck the whole time, like wild shit. And
so it's possible. It's possible for women to give birth, not even just like
naturally,
even just kind of like they complained.
Not allowed to complain, dude.
Crazy. So it's possible.
The tribes had some good ideas, dude.
I'm curious.
They had basically a quit you policy to women.
Like knock off.
Quit your bitching, dude. Or your kid's gay.
So it is possible to, maybe, it doesn't, you don't have to fucking harp on it forever. Oh, go on. Sorry, please. Totally unrelated. I was trying to be like, well, could I be friends with people who bit my finger off and had their wife beat me up and yelled at me? It's like, imagine where they're like, all right, dude, we're going to let you loose. Now my other option is to live in the woods.
Yeah.
And first, just doing that alone without people who are going to bite my finger off and imprison me.
Yeah.
Just if there's anybody, they could be so mean to me and be like, no, but you're still part of the thing. I'd be like, thank you. Just thanks for not letting me fucking starve to death next to a creek.
One guy got adopted and he was like a slave and he was doing like farm work. And eventually he like threw his hoe into the river and was like, "This is for women." And all the Indians were like, "Sick, this guy's awesome." We're gonna let him free. So the Indians did have cool fucking codes. He risked his life to be like, "This is chick work.
This is girl work."
They were like, "You're right, that's chick work, dude. Go home."
You passed the test.
Yeah, and also
that would be sick at the Last Samurai, the final test. Him like, "This is fucking gay," and they're like, "Congratulations,
this is gay, are you? You're free, are you?"
I was showing him like, it's cocked up.
It's ready to go. You're ready to unleash your full salute. Yeah, it does suck. I forget who it was. Oh, this was killing me. My friend O'Leary. I was hanging out with O'Leary at a bar in Mechanicsburg. Went out. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice to be back. He was talking about how he heard it on another podcast. So it was probably one of our friends. I just didn't hear it. But he was like, Trump's never laughed. Like, you've never seen footage of Trump like actually laughing. Like, genuinely.
just like a quick smile laugh. He goes,
it's always like, it's always because and then I was like, dude, it's because Trump's autistic.
Think so?
I don't think he's ever shown like real emotion or knows how to. Like, think of you've definitely seen Obama laughing. Definitely seen W laughing.
Yeah.
I've seen all of them like having a human moment of laughing. Trump can't. I could be wrong.
I want to see him laugh.
But I genuinely don't remember seeing him laugh, which makes me laugh a lot.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm trying to think of it.
He's always like, he's like Kanye with that like smile and then back to straight.
Yeah. I've seen Kanye laugh a bunch of times though. Yeah, I wonder because I've definitely only ever seen. He goes like this. He goes like, and he'll like do like a quick smile thing. He does literally that face. He goes, he has a quick side smile and that's it. Possibly, dude.
I don't think Trump.
Or it's probably just all part of the plan. It's probably all part of the plan.
Which I know, which does seem something like would be part of his plan. Like, you can't let them see you laugh. Laughing is gay.
There's also people who probably haven't laughed in a very long time. I mean, there's people out there.
I don't think there's too many billionaires that haven't. Although Trump, I don't get me wrong. If I was Trump, I probably wouldn't be having the time of my life right now.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't be laughing too much.
I don't think you laugh your way to $1 billion that much though.
Yeah, but once you have it, you probably laugh.
I don't know, dude. Cause like you'd think once you had $500 million, you'd laugh.
People laugh. Everybody, literally every other president has been seen laughing.
I got to verify
it's weird
this,
to not see Trump laughing.
Van Buren, you get me a good shot of Van Buren cracking up?
Martin had tons of laughs, dude. They based the show off him. Yeah.
I mean, it's a solid theory. But I'm wondering now, there's people I know and people are like, I don't like music. I'm always like, what? You just don't listen to it? And they're like, I don't really like it.
Yeah.
So there's got to be people who, I know there's people for a fact who don't laugh.
Trump.
We're just like, Trump and like a couple other. It's definitely pretty rare just to be like, I knew a guy who would like, when something funny happened, he would be like, hilarious, and never laughed. He just would state that it was hilarious.
Yeah, that's...
Trump might laugh. He might just be like a verbal laugher. He might be like, hilarious. It's so funny.
Wow, really funny.
Wow, that's really making me...
Funny.
It's making me feel some kind of way inside.
Yeah, but even like, go watch his roast. Go watch all that shit. Like, if somebody makes fun of him, he's like... he like tries his best to laugh. But Mary, you remember when he was on WWF? And he would like... There's a gif of him being like...
Yeah.
He like can't even fake... He can't even act at all. Like him trying to be like... All right, what do I do to be a bad guy right now? He's like, it's fucking crazy. It's crazy how
I thought he killed it on WWF. He was great, dude. When he took out Vince McMahon.
Oh, and he dove on him with his thick ass in the air. Look, I don't want you guys to think I'm coming down on the president too hard because I respect the office. Shout out Drew Brees. What's good, playa?
Oh, dude.
Shout out motherfucking Drew Brees.
Drew Brees, went down hard.
Breezy. D Breezy, baby. He went down swinging.
No, I think your theory's valid, dude.
It's not my theory. I think a different podcast has covered this, but it was recently brought to my attention that Trump has never been filmed laughing, which as soon as, I can't even imagine him laughing.
Well, I'll be curious. I think someone's going to hit you with some footage of that. Someone's going to find the UFO sighting Trump laugh, dude.
The Trump laugh's tough to come by. Even on, I remember him on Stern, he wasn't really like...
Yeah.
Even when he was funny, he wouldn't laugh. Like, he would do something funny and not laugh.
Do you think he was always about to get his dick sucked? It's like anything he was doing, his dick sucked. He was getting his dick sucked right after, so he's just kind of always in a rush to get his dick sucked.
Maybe.
Someone says a funny joke, and he's like, I can see the humor in that. I'm getting my dick sucked in half an hour.
True. There are things better than laughing.
I'm about to link up with Jeffrey right now before everyone knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Chill in the back.
It's a good theory.
That's also true, man. No one's holding his feet to the fire for chilling with Epstein, bro. And they're like, oh, that's just who you chill with.
Well, that's because the right seems to be leading the charge on the Epstein stuff.
Yeah, but it's like, if you knew, again, he had to have fucking known. Anyone who's in like the billionaire class knows that guy was having an underage sex ring.
Yeah.
Going. Like, even if you went and you're like, oh, dude, this isn't cool. You'd think you'd be like, bro. And if they didn't, why not? You know what I mean?
I bet they didn't. I bet billionaires that fuck 17-year-olds is probably pretty prevalent to the point where it's like, well, I think they're busting Jeff. Shit. What's the thing he has? It's like, oh yeah, he has that. What's the thing this billionaire has? Oh, he has a enclosure of giraffes that we go shoot in the fucking head when we're at his house.
True.
Like all this weird shit. Or so like, I bet the sex rings of, hot 17-year-olds.
Yeah. Well, the marketable 17-year-olds, sexually marketable.
No, I think it does range from like, what was that age range Epstein was working with? I think that was like 14. I think he got a little low.
Might be hitting some 30s.
How
too.
low can you go?
He was probably hitting some 30s.
On the boat.
So, and obviously too, like once you're in that, like, you know, once you start selling coke, someone's going to ask for some heroin. So like if you're the man getting 13-year-olds, bro, hate to break it to you, you're also the guy getting 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, or you know the dude who does.
How do you break into that conversation? Like, say you and me have a nice, healthy 17-year-old ring.
Sure.
All right. Just a red-blooded American 17-year-old sex ring.
We're supporting young
like,
sex workers.
It's like, do you break into that by being like, yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with this. This isn't pedophilia, but like, God, isn't it weird when dudes like want to fuck like a 9-year-old?
Yeah.
That's weird, right?
Yeah, like, yeah, that's kind of weird. Like,
I don't know, man. I thought about it. I don't know if it's that weird. Do you want to get some 9? Do you want to try
or just be like, my cousin does that.
you got to eat.
He's wild. He's wild.
He's wild. I tell him, I'm like, you got to fucking knock it off.
Like, I like blondes, big tits. He likes 9-year-olds. And, you know, he's crazy. Look.
He's crazy.
I can get him over here. You should meet him. He's crazy. But
yeah, he's going to bring some over. I'll tell him that. You want me to bring him?
Yeah.
I would bring him.
I'll bring him over here. I think they're like 12.
Damn. Good Lord. What do you do with it?
I mean, dude, it's also going on globally. Like, they're definitely selling kids into sex slavery all over the world. So you're
probably significantly more than anywhere. The U.S. is probably pretty good about it compared to.
Well, dude, imagine you're meeting the other leaders in parts of the world. So you're a billionaire in the United States. You're like, yeah, we can't fuck kids here. We don't fuck kids here. It's wrong.
Damn, think how crazy the other billionaires must think that is.
Yeah, then you go to
you're
like
a billionaire in Thailand, just like, wait, what did you say? Like, yeah, we can't even fuck 9-year-olds.
It's like, what? Don't judge me, dude.
What?
Well, they're like, I mean, dude, it's like, I was talking to a guy today who was hipping me to some news that was like, of like using sex slaves, and once they're done, physically chopping them up for parts and just like selling, I guess, like their organs and shit. I didn't read the full thing, but it's like, there's parts of the world where it's just like, oh, they're just like, oh, we're for sure going to fuck this thing and then chop it up. Like, what's after we're done fucking, like a horse at the glue factory. It's like, all right, we'll chop it up.
Yeah, you think when like a sex slave like breaks its leg, like, we got to just put this thing down.
For sure. For sure, dude. That's who ends up selling t-shirts.
Oh my God.
That's who ends up, they're like, we got to put this thing down. Next thing you know, the sex slave is just selling like little glowy things at the fucking 4th of July. They just put you out to sell fucking
True.
like
That's what
t-shirts.
You know those glow sticks are made out of sex slaves? That's what the fluid is. That's why.
It's just they're like stem cells.
Yeah.
We did say, are you ready?
3, 2.
Oh man, that sucks. Dude,
yeah.
I didn't tell you this. I've been battling my smoke detectors.
That's a tough battle.
I got woken up. I resolved the issue. I got to buy a new one.
You probably have a haunted house. Those things pick up ghosts.
They must, dude. I woke up the one morning, 5 a.m., just full. This thing in my room is screaming. Just full, setting off all the other ones.
Oh, you got a kid.
Yeah, dude. So I'm
like the fucking kid up.
Dude, exactly. It's a whole, dude, there's like my dogs too. Dude, it fucks my dogs up the most. My dogs came up freaking out. Jackson will have like diarrhea. If
Whole
this shit
family
happens,
fell apart.
Dude.
Smoke alarm can take down your family unit.
I just reacted. Yeah, the family's bugging, dude. I just reacted, dude.
I'm positive the whole family is crushed by these smoke alarms.
Exactly. So I'm like, Brittany, cover her ears because I don't know how loud this shit is. So I run downstairs, and before I even know what I'm doing, I'm upstairs. I have the ladder. I hit myself in the knee with the ladder in the hallways. I'm like running in the dark. I open the ladder. I take the smoke detector down, and I was fucking naked, dude. I was balls naked on this ladder, just disassembling the wire nuts. And then like I look down, Brittany has like a flashlight flashing on me.
On the Teenis.
It's a full emergency Teenis, dude.
Oh.
So it's like my Teenis in the midst of an emergency. And then like, I don't know if you ever put a flashlight to your pubes. They're just like horrible.
Yeah,
there's like pube shadows on my
shadow
thigh.
is huge. It's a giant shadow. Yeah. So it accentuates your pubes, but somehow your Teenis remains it is accentuated.
Well, I also had put on my sneakers to like ground me, so I didn't have so I wasn't barefoot to metal.
You were wearing like sneakers?
I'm working hot,
so
bro.
you looked like a porn. Like you were in a porn. You were wearing sneakers, out.
Exactly.
On a ladder.
Bush. I was like a
How's that bush?
It's pretty wicked right now.
Fuck, I forgot to trim my bush.
Yeah, my bush is fucking heavy right now. Salt and pepper, by the way, too. Yeah. So I have a salt and pep bush.
Wait, you have gray pubes?
I got the George Clooney bush.
Damn.
Yeah, I got the George Clooney emergency Teenis, and I have my sneakers on, and I'm on a ladder just being like, cover her ears. And I'm sitting there, and obviously I work hot. Because you go to the panel, usually they don't label the smoke detectors in a house because they don't want you turning off the smoke detectors. So I'm like, I didn't see which one it was. So I have no other choice. And I have my little tester. I'm working hot. I'm just I'm like beeping the thing, and I just have emergency Teenis on a ladder at like 5 a.m. before I realized like it was like in that emergency state. I was purely unaware of the fact that I had my Teenis going. And, it's cool, man. You want to hog the fucking whole pirate map? You know.
I gotta fucking find it.
I'm over here. I'm over here trying to look good too with some of that. I want to look good with some of this pirate map, dude. We get a little bit of that over here,
fucking
dude.
Salt lamps are fucking heavy, dude.
Heavy
they
as
suck. Even the small one's heavy.
I was surprised how heavy the small one was as well. Yeah, I'm gonna look cool and look good on camera with my pirate map, dude. You're giving me white bear
pirate map
table.
Sucks, dude.
People are gonna find out we have a U-line.
I'm down here by Parrots Bay. You're up in Coral Sea. You ever see that video of that dude? People tried to make flight suits like forever. There's a video, and if you're home right now, watch it because it's very funny. There's a guy who just jumps off the Eiffel Tower in front of everybody. Like a flight suit. He literally just kills himself. And then the camera cuts to people like carrying him out. Obviously, there's no order. It's just like a mob of people like holding a dead body.
Off the Eiffel?
Yeah, he jumped off like the middle of the Eiffel Tower. So, I mean, high enough. I mean, he fucking... For sure. He just died. He had like a fucking blanket attached to his neck. I mean... He jumped off.
Might be an obvious question, but why didn't he try it off of like maybe like a 6 foot... Off like a high rock.
He wasn't catching enough wind.
Oh, you need to catch him velocity. Yeah, true.
He probably had faith in it. He probably tried it off the 6 feet thing. Honestly, he probably had a mind very similar to yours. Like, I'm just not catching wind from this 6 foot thing. I'm gonna risk it, dude.
He also might have tried it without himself in it. It was like, suit flies. Tell me I can't.
You would think he would have gone for that first, put a dummy in the suit.
They didn't have many dummies laying around back then. Maybe a heavy stick or something.
Yeah.
You have your friend lift you, then lift the stick and be like, yeah, stick's about as heavy as you.
Yeah, and then throw that off.
In the suit. But then you're like, yeah, but I'm more like part water. They're probably like, yeah, but I'm 80% water.
Yeah, see, this guy exactly had your mind. Like, well, we can't use a dummy. I'm mostly water. And it's like, all right.
Well, if rain kind of floats down, so.
And then you invited everybody to wait. You're like, hey, everyone, watch this fucking sick shit I'm about to do. This guy just fucking dies.
What if it was like his 30th birthday? He's like, for my 30th birthday, I'm going to pop out, get this in my flying suit.
Flight.
Also, imagine if he pulled it off, dude.
I know.
Coming down, landing from the Eiffel Tower, and just getting all the pussy. You'd be like, yo, that dude flies. He has a flying suit.
Yeah, I mean, that is the risk. And that's what I've always said. If you're going to kill yourself, do something fucking cool that if you somehow survive, you have a good life lined up for you.
True.
Like, I was always, in my mind, barrel over Niagara Falls. You know?
You're in a barrel?
I'm going to get in a barrel and go over Niagara Falls.
See if you survive that.
And if I survive, that's a legend.
True. Like, yeah, you went from suicide case to fucking legend.
Absolute legend.
Oh, even if you do die, yeah, exactly.
Then you just fucking die. Still dying cool instead of being a coward because anybody. No.
Yeah, I do want. Yeah, maybe. I do want to talk to. I want to
just like figure out tightrope walking and be like, I've never even done it once. I'm going to walk between these two buildings.
That would be good suicide outreach to be like, we're just trying to get people to do cool stuff when they actually eventually do kill themselves.
Yeah, instead of killing yourself, just do something really fucking risky.
Power the act, yeah.
Ramp off the Grand Canyon, having never ridden a motorcycle in your life.
Yeah, if your suicide doesn't involve a ramp, that is kind of shitty.
Yeah, that's like I'm not one of those people that think suicide's like a selfish act. I'm not one of those dickheads. Yeah. But not doing something cool when you do.
Yeah, exactly.
That is actually slightly selfish. If you're willing to die for nothing,
true.
Do something fucking cool to die.
Yeah, or stop an unenduring sense of pain.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
The note would be sick. Like, I'm so sorry, guys. This isn't your fault. I just need to know how much air I can get.
Yeah.
I think I can get like probably 16 feet of air, and I have to find out. It's not your guys' fault. I love you, and I'm proud of you all.
How would you? Yeah.
How would I kill myself?
Ramps are fucking.
I've already said if I kill myself before.
What was
me, motorcycle, and I'd just have 2 buckets of paint, red and blue. No, blue and white, and run into the White House, dude. No political statement. Just be like, how'd he die? Be like, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
More like a rock song. It's just like, that's cool imagery.
Yeah, it sucks these days. You can't even pull that off.
You think they
barricaded up right now? It'd be tough to get a bike in there.
Well, if I might as well build the ramp at this point. It's already a suicide mission. If I
see you build a ramp. If you went down, did you see the Black Lives Matter mural in front of the White House? No. It's fucking sick. It's like the whole street. If you rode your motorcycle the whole way, actually with paint, that might be a bad look because you'd probably spill a little on the mural.
I'd be careful. I'd have the lids on. Well, no, I'd have the lids because the impact would set the lids off.
Okay.
I wouldn't just be open, but I wouldn't have live juice, bro. I wouldn't have open buckets of paint.
That might be cool though, live juice, because it would
count the trail.
The trail would be sick.
Pretty sick too.
It'd be like Rocket League.
I'd call them up. Whoever's in charge of such murals, I'd be like, look, man, tomorrow I'm gonna fly by this thing on a Yamaha. Also, can you build me a quarter pipe near the White House? Can you do me a solid here? If I build this thing, they obviously know my fucking deal.
Yeah.
Just build me the cages, dude.
If you could ramp into the White House.
How much do you think the Trumps have dirt bikers to the White House?
What if the 1 in a trillion chance you hit Donnie? Just he happens to be out walking. You do die. That's literally the greatest assassination.
If he dies via dirt bike,
bike accident,
and you lived,
you did survive. They'd have to let you go. That would be a case where people would be like, "All right, that one's." It's
an accident. That's like Cheney's. That's Cheney's hunting accident. It's like, dude, I caught fucking air, ended up into the fucking White House.
Don got under me.
Don got under my tire.
Don got under me.
Don got under the tires. It's a street bike, dirt bike, so obviously you can do both.
That's fucking sick. Semper Tyrannis, dude.
Damn, man. Yeah, I wonder. Oh, you'd have to first get through Weapons Most Ominous. So you'd have to dirt bike your way through Weapons Most Ominous.
Weapons Most Ominous.
Dogs.
Ironically, does sound like a cool fucking rap album.
Weapons Most Ominous.
It sounds like a track Wu-Tang would release.
Actually, kind of does.
It sounds like a RZA line.
What kind of weapons do you think they had for like
the ominous weapons?
Mm-hmm. It's guns.
Almost 100% guns.
Glock 9mm. Yeah, it was probably like they. You know what though? They probably told him that like in case shit pops off, the White House lawn's probably decked out with like
turrets.
Transformer level shit where it's like they probably built shit where like if it goes down, they can press the button. Let me just touch the.
We need to get rid of the fire. That fucking
treasure's here. In case I don't know if you can see the treasure. It's hidden behind the salt lamp. Treasure's right there. I don't want to hide it from your vantage.
You would be obsessed with treasure, dude. The treasure's right here and right here. You need to learn that.
True. You're right. Actually, that's why I bought the map. I knew I had something to learn from it.
This treasure map stinks.
It's fucking great, dude.
No, we need something better.
I just don't want everyone to see the marble table, dude. Come on, fucking the marble table. I don't want people to see the marble U-line table, dude.
Table's nice. We got a good studio going.
We do.
When is this flag going to stop getting wrinkled? Do you think?
How do you iron it? I didn't know how you ironed a flag. Is there? You know a local like a flagsmith? I mean, can I take this to the dry cleaner and be like? Be like, look, you motherfucker, I can't have this thing like this. Because they know how to, does a dry cleaner know how to fold a flag properly? Clearly somebody didn't fold this properly, which chaps my fucking
Someone
ass.
just crumbled it up in a ball.
Oh, that's why you iron a flag, so people know you didn't fold it, so they know that you didn't fold it properly. Kind of showing your ass.
This is embarrassing.
With a ringed flag.
This?
Look, I'm not going to say.
Whose flag is this?
I'm not going to, I would never.
Someone in your family, someone from your murderous bloodline. Your scoundrel murderous bloodline. And now, you know.
I'm not going to say, dude.
Fucking treasonous bloodline.
Look, man, I'm not
going to say. Your bloodline is disgusting.
I'm not going to say. I know who did it.
This is Bill.
No, it's not. It's not Bill.
It's not Bill.
I'm not going to play 21 questions with you.
I apologize, Bill.
Not going to play 21 questions.
I need t-shirts that are large, but XL sleeves.
That's not bad, dude.
It's not bad.
But you go to a Patriot gym.
Oh yeah. No mask.
Oh yeah.
How'd you find this?
Huh?
How'd you find this thing?
Hey man, we find each other.
You went down there and just saw.
I was driving a truck in the morning, and the windows are tinted during the day, so the lights were on. And when I was driving by, I saw inside that.
You found some like.
What did you see in there?
No mask.
You saw guys with no mask working out.
You saw
I didn't
guys.
see a guy. It was actually a girl working out.
You saw guys
nice
working
track.
out.
You guys want to do this?
I'm not trying to say you're gay.
I don't want war at all.
I'm saying you saw dudes
working out. You saw men
out.
working out. You pulled it. You said. You slammed on the brakes.
You hit those. That's what those trucks are for. Those Jake brakes.
And then you fucking pulled in.
This is funny happy time.
You saw some
I come from a long line of bodybuilders.
I'm a power lifter. A lot of people look at me and they want to sort of be like me. They want to be a nasty, fully natural, 100% beast. Tell them, look, step one, go to Kroger, get a gallon of milk.
Didn't Spade do something to you once?
What do you mean?
You're
yeah, put my
illustrious.
picture, my before and afters, dude. What's wrong?
Happened?
What's wrong before and afters?
What did he do? What happened though?
I took before and afters, dude. He got his hands on my befores, dude. I never
Why
took
would
the
you
afters.
ever take befores?
To track my gains, dude. Well, I was bulking. I was gonna cut down, so that these before and afters are gonna be sick.
So
Dude.
you had befores.
But this was personal?
and it wasn't just befores, but I was like, dude,
How old were you?
I was in college. I was like 20, 23. Fuck, in my underwear rolled up.
So why were you
dude,
doing this?
Oh my god, what?
Why were you doing it though?
To measure my gains, dude.
Just for yourself?
No, I was doing it with Wes. And he was like, "We have to measure," and I was like, "Yeah, dude, obviously, we got to see what we're getting."
It's my dream one day to have a gym. It's guys only. It's going to be called Guy Heaven.
So you took before and after bodybuilding pictures.
Yeah, dude. My mom thought I was on steroids, dude. I was fucking yoked.
No, you weren't.
I was fucking yoked, dude.
You were just real emotional.
What? You kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me?
You were having spaz attacks.
When? When did I have a spaz attack?
When mom thought you were on steroids, it was anytime I have protein powder anywhere near me, she's like, that made Matt weird.
Are you talking about the time I cried when I overdrafted my credit card, dude? Did I take Animal M Stack? Yeah. Did I know it was banned? No.
Look, I've been jacked. It's not great. So I stopped doing it. I see what you're doing. You like it. You like working out. I've done it. Been there. Done.
I mean, Bill,
that.
what's your?
Sharky, the first dog that died on the farm.
It was before you were even born, bro.
I was around. Sharky was around.
No, you weren't.
Sure was.
Yeah, I was. I was around.
Did you ever talk about the time Billy assaulted our one dog as a young child?
What?
No.
Did I? Who?
You don't remember this?
What dog?
Cujo.
What'd I do?
You hit her in the ribs with a baseball bat. This is back when you were obsessed with Godzilla.
Yes.
I remember you were like, you came in and dropped the bat, and I was like, it was metal too, and I was like, oh, fuck. Came out and saw my dog just laying in a puddle of piss.
Oh my god! I used to take pictures of my dick and color it, Snapchat, and then send it to my friends as a goof. It's a fun goof, dude. Don't try to pretend like it's not hilarious. I would draw like a full football player's uniform on it, and then just have the helmet be the tip of my. Like I took a lot of time with it. You're driving, you see dudes lifting, you slam on the brakes. You say that must be it. That's Valhalla. I'm getting in there. And you walk in, you say, fellow patriots, and they say, hey, Bill, come here. They I just wrestle you around a little.
If you want to be strong, you got to commit. It's a big time commitment. It's a big money commitment. You got to spend about $2,000 a year on milk.
I mean, see now, if you found out that the U.S. government was implanting Christ dreams into jihadis' heads, wouldn't that make you excited?
Yeah, if you could force everyone to have a wet dream of their father, that might settle everybody down a little. It might humble everybody, quiet everybody down.
Has anyone had, what's the weirdest sex dream you've ever had that you never told anyone about?
Yeah.
Two come to mind, and I will literally never divulge this information. I will never.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Was one of them gay? Yeah. I had a fucking gay dream, dude.
Yeah.
It sucked. I woke up like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I had one of those in college.
I've had a fully homosexual
Really? We've all had
experience.
these? I got my dick sucked by a friend of mine in a dream.
Oh, no, it wasn't
And
that.
it was fucking crazy.
I had a dream where I hooked up with a girl that I thought was hot in high school, but she was pregnant and trans.
So she was hotter.
Yeah.
So she was the hottest girl
It
possible.
was like in a cave.
the pinnacle of
or something. It
femininity,
was really
dude.
wild. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had ones where like I had someone anamorph on me one time. It was similar. Where I
Yeah,
was
they
like, it was
anamorph a lot.
And then I was just like sucking a guy's dick, and I was like,
Whoa.
I woke up like, whoa.
I'll always have like a vague sexual dream where it's like I'm just with a woman. I know she's hot. And then it just kind of morphs to like 3 different people.
Some of them are your dad.
And sometimes it's your buddy from high school giving you head.
It is an interesting power dynamic that he was sucking your dick and not
He
the
was
other
giving
way.
me head.
Sick. Yeah,
In my car.
I hate to believe it, but
Really?
I'm pretty sure I
Giving you
filleted.
roadhead?
He was in my car. No, we were parked in the Trinity High School parking lot. I remember this.
Was it good?
O'Connor.
Chris, what the
O'Connor,
fuck, dude?
Was it good?
You asked
Head
the
is
hard-hitting
head,
questions.
bro.
No.
Head
no,
is
no, no,
head,
no, no,
bro.
no, 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 no.
Head is head, bro. Dreams are like prison, dude. It's not gay.
It's not at all.
You do what you have to do in dreams.
But was it good?
Yes.
It was really good. Like
I didn't. Thank
you were like, this is
Christ, I didn't
crazy.
have a nocturnal emission.
Exactly. You're totally fine. That was just you're just dealing with like ancient apparatuses to work out complex things. And,
Yes.
like, getting head off your friend is just symbolic. It's a collective unconscious.
Dude, what the fuck? I admit something to you, Chris.
Yeah, you come over here and brag like I blew some hot trans.
Yeah, his
pregnant
one's
woman.
like,
It's
yeah, this hot ass girl, I fucked her in a cave.
It just makes me laugh that you woke up and I'm like, oh, thank
Yeah,
God.
I think
Thank God there was no jizz.
I'm pretty sure I like blew my guidance counselor from high school.
Dude, that's what happens.
Woke up, it's like, bruh.
We're creative. That's why.
For sure.
We're thinking of all the options.
For sure.
I will. Yeah, it's like when you.
It's unsettling.
It's like when you get in your girlfriend cheats on you in your dream and you wake up like. I had a gay dream and I woke up like mad at the guy. I wanted to beat him up. I needed to fight him, dude.
You just unfriended him on Facebook
Yeah.
quietly. You're like,
I should beat the fuck out of that guy. He thinks I'm some type of queer or something? I'm not a queer. I think Chris is holding back on us.
oh yeah.
What?
You've never had a gay experience in the astral realm?
No. I didn't feel any
How'd
different.
you
when I
feel
woke up.
while you're doing it?
I was like, this is crazy, but we're here.
Yeah, it's
know?
kind of how it went down in my
Yeah.
car in the parking lot.
We're here.
It's like, what are you doing, dude? This is crazy.
And
You know, what was your friend wearing?
Don't worry about it, dude. I actually don't remember that.
Yo, can you put your baseball cap backwards?
Brim's
That's
hit my thigh.
Getting head from somebody that throws it backwards. I'm glad you're getting fucking a kick out of this.
It's coming for all of us, dude.
Yeah.
The homosexual dream encounter is coming for all of us.
Good. I'm
You
glad
got
I
head.
let that secret out to somebody.
You got
That
head.
thing was burning a hole in my soul.
Can we reframe it?
That we're focusing
Can we
on Akash
reframe
right
it?
now.
You know what I
Just,
really
it's not
want?
about you for a second.
Oh, God.
Akash.
Okay. Anyway, so more that was good. Some more questions.
That was good.
Some more
You really
questions
got
about
under the skin
Akash.
with that.
It was good. It was
You
good.
really got
I
under
know
the skin.
the under the skin. No, but it was a
Yeah,
good.
no way.
So, Shane was on Flagrant again recently, and I noticed the same weird, almost competitive energy between these two as the first previous visits on Flagrant. Now, I don't think they dislike each other. I think they most likely enjoy each other's company, but if you look at some of the awkward interactions between them, it feels almost like unwilling rivals. And I mostly get this energy from Schulz, not so much Shane.
Yeah. Well, thank you for giving us the energy for the question we didn't ask.
No, I'm excited about it.
Yeah. Excited
What's
about
your
that.
problem, dude?
Excited
You had a
about
bad
SNL?
attitude when I called
Excited
you
about
today.
that?
You were grumpy when I
Yeah,
called
I
you.
did have a bad attitude.
Why were you being grumpy?
Because you faked the whole I don't know what's going on thing, and I didn't
didn't.
like. Oh, you did. You called me the day of the pod. You're like,
I
oh
said,
yeah, we had that
shit.
today.
I said, oh shit, are we doing the pod today?
How often do you call me?
And I wanted to call you. I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, right before the pod.
Yeah, I wanted to say,
You
oh
were
shit.
being fake.
What are you
That's why I
talking
was
about?
frustrated. Come
What
on,
is
man.
this?
Come on, man.
This is how we got it.
He's a young bull.
Look, I'm. Hey, have your fun, dude. Have your fun.
That's nice.
By the way,
That's wow.
these guys are
Really-
awesome.
Yeah.
They're having fun.
Yeah.
For you guys to sit here and be like,
Wait a minute.
let's bring it up and mock them. That's f***ed up, dude. That's a dude.
We're mocking
By
you. Yeah,
by
yeah.
using them as an insult. You're-
Using.
Yeah.
We're using you.
So you're insulting them by saying I look like them, or
We're
you're insulting me
you.
by saying I look
yeah,
like
This
them.
is you back in your victim thing.
No, I'm not being a victim. I'm saying the jokes you're doing is not. It's not like
It's not PC.
that's not cool.
You know what's really great?
Triggering.
You're making fun of these guys, these Down syndrome dudes, putting out TikTok videos.
Every time Shane is on Flagrant, there's always these moments that make the episode awkward to watch. Watching these two joke around, I'm left thinking, what the f is up with Schulz? Why is he being either super nice one minute and then a little douchey the next? This leads me to believe that Schulz is a little threatened by Shane. And if you think about it, it's easy to see why. They're pretty much on a similar level in their career. I think there's definitely some overlap with fans. Both have been giving the blessing from Rogan. To watch Shane transcend the Rogan sphere to be one of the best comics alive, while Schulz seems like he's been in the same spot for at least a couple of years now, has got to hurt a little. The feeling he got being put on by Rogan for his basic Netflix presentation had to be amazing. So he's no doubt chasing that sense of accomplishment. Now, like I said, I think this rivalry is probably one-sided. I don't think Shane gives a shit about where Schulz is in his career, but I think Schulz is low-key threatened by Shane. He would probably never in a million years admit it. He's clearly ambitious and takes himself very seriously. Too seriously, if you ask me.
The reason I'm here is because I want to make the person who doesn't even know me feel comfortable enough laughing. And that's on me. I got to find a way to make it sillier. Make it more absurd or whatever the it is. But I just wish that they felt free enough to laugh.
But that's on them. That's not on you.
Yeah, but it's a... If we're having like a greater cultural discussion, which I just want to make people laugh. But
you love it, dude.
F you, Shane. Hey, f you, man.
But come on, if I was in Schultz's seat, I would probably be a little threatened as well. Schulz has talent, there's no doubt about that, and he's no idiot. But the reason some of his interactions over the past few months have been so unbearable is because he's a smart guy that knows he's talented, and he desperately wants the audience to know he's talented. However, Shane is just himself, and kills it at just being this down-to-earth guy who's super relatable, unlike Schulz. Shane seems totally unfazed by success, again, unlike Andrew Schulz. Shane even embarrassed him on his most recent episode with the Epiphany thing.
They're also doing drugs.
They're doing doing drugs. I think this is gonna sound weird, but like I think drugs are almost like a necessary component to dealing with life in the way we have to live it. You know what I mean? Like I don't think you need to do drugs if you're fucking in Alaska. Yeah.
I love Schulz
What are
epiphanies.
you talking about?
Schulz epiphanies are my favorite.
Yo.
He repeats a statement and he's like,
That's crazy though.
It's a little embarrassing for Schulz, who obviously cares what people think about him. Side note, it's telling that Shane had to be the one to point this out. Shane came in and called it how it is. You can tell Andrew was uncomfortable. It definitely stung. And again, why has no one on the pod called out his epiphany behavior before? He'll repeatedly say something as if he's the first to ever say it. Anyways, I think I bashed Schulz enough in my last video. I promise I am actually a fan, but I'm gonna call it how I see it. Here's some examples of one of Shane's earlier visits to Flagrant. Schulz kept banging on about how boring Shane was on the podcast.
Straight podcast you mailed in? Yeah.
Tell me. I want to talk to these guys.
well,
I'm looking at you like
sometimes you think you're gonna have it.
I was like, this guy's really not. He's really making us pull it out.
Well, I was waiting for you guys. Get it going.
We got it going.
All right, what did you get it going on?
I brought it up.
And then you asked me things like, what's going on in space?
No, you said space
You weren't exactly
dementia.
the best interview.
You said
Come on, there's nothing that kills a vibe more than talking about how crap the vibe is. On the one hand, I get it. They felt he was low energy, so instead of maybe awkwardly riding it out, they called it out to spice things up. But on the other hand, he's there to promote his special, and you're spending a huge chunk of the episode saying how boring he is. If they said it once, fair enough, but they kept bringing it up again and again, and after a while, it felt a little uncomfortable to watch. It could just be that because they have a different sense of humor, that causes a lot of these awkward or cringy moments. Even when they are laughing together, Schulz seems like he's forcing it. Now, of course, I could be reading too much into their banter. I'm interested to know what you guys think. And even though Schulz is a little threatened by Shane, I wouldn't be surprised if he likes Shane's company. Not just because it's Shane Gillis, but because it helps to keep him sharp. Shane is probably more talented and isn't afraid to mock Andrew. I bet it's similar to how Joe Rogan feels about Louis C.K. mocking Rogan's story about choosing between a cold plunge and a sauna. One on Flagrant is making fun of Andrew like that. Sure, maybe they'll make fun of something he says in the moment, but nothing about his actual character. Anyway, sorry it's been so long since I posted. I really appreciate all the comments on my first video. Wow, that got a lot more attention than I ever imagined. Thanks again for all the support. If you enjoyed this one, like and subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments.
I don't know if I can act for real.
I bet you could.
Memorizing
You're a good
lines
actor.
is crazy.
You'd have a lane. You'd
Oh
have
yeah, I'm the new Quentin
You
Tarantino.
could play football coach, remember?
I'm in the new Quentin Tarantino.
Are
Yeah,
you
I'm
really?
in the lead role in the new Quentin Tarantino.
Wait, is that because is that what's going on? Is that
What, Django too?
Yeah. Django too. Chain him up, get him back. I'm the guy who catches Django. I go, come here. What are you doing?
You just want to drop N-bombs. Yeah,
That was the first joke. It was just immediately like, I'm just doing whatever it takes. This is the only path now to say the N-word.
No, you definitely
I have to be in Quentin Tarantino.
But you could do a football coach. That's
Yeah. I can handle
You're a
that.
good actor.
Thanks, man.
You guys are fantastic.
Happy Black History Month, Lemaire. It's almost over.
You get that leap year.
You get the leap day.
Extra day.
Oh,
What are you
I
guys
can't
gonna do?
wait. I
Just
can't wait.
Slam dunk and jump really high and stuff.
Jesus, Sean.
That was making me laugh this morning.
Who said that?
Myself.
You think I'm on the 29th?
I was thinking about it's mean that they only give them a leap day every 4 years because they're so good at jumping and stuff.
We don't riff like that.
What the fuck? Yeah, we're not getting in on that riff. We're not getting in on your toxic fucking riff.
Sorry.
We don't riff like that.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
took
we
the
don't
red
fucking
pill
do
this
that
morning.
crap, dude.
Yeah. Ladscaping.
Landscaping, yeah. Get the lads up in there. I was wondering too what they do about construction here in the summer because it's like 106 degrees.
The lads.
That's what I asked the guy. and he-
Literally nothing.
I literally asked the roofers. They had to come because
Yeah.
there was a hailstorm before we moved in, so the insurance covered like a new roof. And I was like, "Yo, what do you guys do for the summer?" And he was like, "Bro, these fucking Mexicans go through everything." And I was like, "Oh fuck." All right.
I would have been a roofer.
Like
That
a flat
Are you
pillow
talking about
thing
putting a
on
pillow under their butt? Because I heard that you put a pillow under their butt and it angles them
That's
up. so
nice.
you hit-
But then you use that pillow. It's fucking disgusting.
Sleeping it face down, dude.
Trust me, I do. I'm gonna get everything out of that.
You're just wearing it over your head, the pillowcase over your head.
Yeah, there's a Japanese word for the moment of clarity after you have an orgasm because they believe that you shouldn't make any business decisions. I think that is it. But it's because like after you nut, you're just like, fuck, what was I thinking? Well, I just like you, and then you have them like they like don't make an investment or something, like rub one out and then see if you still want to buy that car or invest in that stock because you're not thinking right. You're fucking caveman.
You guys are
true.
You guys are operating on the same algorithm.
It's true, dude. We absolutely are.
That's what I was hanging out with him today. We were getting coffee, and he was hitting me with acronyms. I was like, Matt's gonna love these.
Yeah, Matt's actually an acronym.
And I was like, whatever you tell, you don't make sure you get these right because Matt's gonna recite these.
Yeah,
like if it's just slightly wrong. What was it? News.
This one I don't believe. News is northeast, west, south. I don't believe that one. It's like what's new, I guess, plural. But
what?
I don't believe in that one.
I said I don't want Matt getting that information
I'll
because
pass
he's
it
going to
along.
spread
I am
that.
an agent. I'm an absolute agent of disinformation. If I hear anything, I'm like, "Yep, that sounds good."
Obviously, Simon Rex told me that's true.
It's got to be true. Well, I saw it on the internet. It has to be true, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's another version of the post nut clarity where it was what is it? Post coitus animales tristem. It's like after sex, every animal sad.
Yeah, it's a little
They're sad?
Latin.
Sad,
dude.
yeah, a little Latin, yeah. Post
Little
coitus
Latin for
animales.
that ass.
Yeah, a little Latin for that ass. That was the argument.
Oh, it's the earliest known use of fuck with a sexual meaning. Oh, it's Dutch for fuken.
Oh, is that Slavic? No.
No.
Close. Germanic, maybe.
Scandinavian origin can be related to the Norwegian word fuka, which means copulate.
Damn, so white people invented sex.
Obviously. Hey,
wasn't Trey Songz after all.
Would you guys like to hear that Japanese word?
Yeah,
that
please.
Simon was talking about.
Yeah.
All right, wait.
Kenja time.
That's what I meant.
I'd
That's
like you to
Genji
say it.
Diamond?
Kinja taimu.
Say it like the girl did.
Kinja taimu.
No, I want you to imitate the woman.
Go like this.
Kinja taimu.
That's
Yeah,
good.
that was pretty good.
That's very good. I like how you closed your eyes for
Yeah,
that.
you have
Really
to
catch the focus.
You have to do that thing with your
You have to
face.
do the anime
That was
face.
racist.
You did have to do anime face. It was kind of nice. Surprised you didn't bust it up from doing anime girl face, dude.
Is anime short for animation?
How was Chicago? There you go, Lemaire with the topics.
True.
How was Chicago, Shane?
Oh, on
Oh, yeah,
T-Swab.
you guys have been casting.
Oh, man, you guys have formed a podcast? Oh, no, dude.
So when you,
The Kings of Austin.
Shane, were
Playboys.
you like funny when you were little?
Yeah, dude. So were you like always funny, or was it just like when did you get into comedy?
How do
How do you come up with this stuff?
Can we get one more Gary impression, Casey? Dude, he's fucking giving it to us.
Yeah. What did you say about Angus Young? He would say, "Oh, fucking Angus, dude. He'd make it talk to you, bro. He'd make it fucking talk to you, dude." Yeah.
He might be the best dude ever.
Yeah, I know. It's hard not to like him. Yeah.
I'll take it. It's
Yeah,
better
hell
than
yeah.
digging ditches.
For sure.
No offense to any ditch diggers out there.
My
No,
dad,
they know.
my
They
dad
would-
hit me with that once.
What?
And then I became a ditch digger. I was working for my friend's landscape. I was like, I want to do comedy. He was like, world needs plenty of fucking ditch diggers, son. And I was out over the summer. I was working. I was digging a ditch, and I was like, holy fuck, he was right. I'm literally a ditch digger.
Yeah.
Doing open mics. Fuck.
I had a dream. You had a part in it. Now I don't remember your part, but you were like in negotiations with this. I forget, it was this thing, but the whole point was I was in school. Like you were doing something, and you like owned this thing, and I was in school, and I like left the test, and I just like jumped in a body of water, and I'm like floating around. And I went back into the test room, and I remember thinking like, I can be wet. Like I was like, this guy gonna kick me out for being soaking wet, and I was like, I mean, legally I can be as wet as I want anywhere I want. I started thinking about just being like fucking soaking wet and just showing up places and just being like, what's up?
Legally, I'm allowed to be this wet.
I can be as wet as I want. You're allowed to be.
Excuse me, sir. I'm allowed to be drenched. I fell in water.
That'd be a sick fashion statement, dude. You just like
Constantly.
show up, nice suit, but you're just fucking soaked, dude. Drenched.
That's actually pretty tight. Just always have like 3 or 4 bottles of water with you. So be like, oh, excuse me, I feel like I'm drying off. Go to the bathroom, just come back out.
Say just like when you walk into shoes when you're in like a creek, like squish, squish, squish.
Yeah. All right. I'm coming around on this. Being totally drenched at all times.
I was going into a test. I'm like, what's the guy gonna say? Like, that was like my dream. Argue with a professor. I mean, like, I legally can be as drenched as I want, dude.
Yeah.
You can't stop.
Now, did you have that argument publicly with him or just in your head?
It was an internal monologue.
Yeah, you had an internal fight.
Yeah.
You had like a shower argument by yourself in a dream.
In a dream.
Nice.
And then like I went to the test
What's
center.
this fucking guy gonna say, dude? This is what I'll tell him.
I was like, no one can stop. You can literally, no one can deny your service for being drenched.
Yeah.
If anything, you'll probably be like, what happened? Be like, dude, I almost died.
You wouldn't believe it.
They won't even ask you questions. Like, I fell in the river. Like, and you walked all the way? Like, no, I drove.
Yeah. No, I fell in the river and then I came here, figured I'd get something to eat.
Then I got an Uber. The guy was a dick.
Guy was being a real asshole about it, but yeah, legally I can do whatever I want drenched.
Yeah, or just hang around port cities.
Oh, can you tell me how dry my clothes should be? At what point are you allowed into a store on how wet you are?
I think you'd be fully soaked.
I think you might be right.
Dude, if you went fully soaked to a steak,
I wonder if there is a line. Like, yeah, be like, all right, what if I was a little dry?
Like they're gonna get like a hygrometer and like measure how fucking how moist you are.
Yeah.
I think if you have like 100% humidity level, they'll be like, dude,
you're not allowed in.
I think when they scan your forehead, they also touch your clothes and they're like, how wet is this guy?
Yeah, it's weird, but we keep having customers come in drenched. I'm sorry about this. Sorry about this inconvenience. Take your jacket off. Are you hiding that you're drenched? Take it off. You're just drenched. Yeah.
You're like, now he walks. He's like that little trail and drips. He's like, God damn it, get him out.
These guys think it's funny. They keep coming to my damn restaurant soaked.
This isn't a goddamn snack bar at Six Flags, dude.
That's a funny way to torture a local restaurant. Just keep randomly sending people in soaked. What the hell's going on? This is the third guy this week. Something's going on. These guys are drenched.
Oh. It's pretty funny too to show up and be like a black couple just drenched. It's like
you have to leave.
He's like, hey, are you guys fucking serious? You're like,
yeah. Well, you can say, you know.
Oh my god, dude. Fucking stop it. I'm telling you, dude. We should go out to water. We should go out to a restaurant drenched and just see what happens.
It would be like you can't come in. They would call the police. You can't be drenched, dude.
That's fucked up, dude. Not everyone can afford to be dry all the time.
Can't be lean to drench them, dude.
We have to get drenched, dude.
I would get drenched and go to fucking Fogo de Chao. Fogo de Chao, just get a table of drenched dudes. Like 12 drenched dudes.
You have to wear suits. That's the only other thing.
You have to wear.
You have to be dressed so nice, but just drenched.
And you're like, excuse me, can I have a pitcher of water, please? No ice. Just fucking... I like it. Now this is Patreon content. Go to Fogo de Chao with your boys.
Drenched.
Suits. Drenched? What?
Or just start showing up home from work drenched. What happened? Be like, what are you talking about?
Quick shower. Quick rainstorm
like,
came through.
Fucking hit me.
You could lie to a... Like, if I'm one of my roommates could come home drenched. I'd be like, it's fucking pouring out. I'd be like, is it? I'd be like, is it?
I think you should keep a gallon next to you if you're driving. If you're speeding, cop pulls you over, just fully fucking douse. I mean, what happened? Like, I just fell in the river, dude. I'm driving, driving home. Like, I'm fucking soaked. Dude. He's like, you're wet as shit. Like, about to go out to dinner, actually.
He's like, you mind if I come? You gotta be drenched.
Yeah, that dream ruled, dude. It was like I woke up, I was like, what a great
I gotta be
dream.
honest, normally I don't like the dream stories. I usually get pretty mad during dream stories. That was a good one. That was a good one. I like that.
My brain's just working overtime, dude.
I like that dream
I go to
story.
sleep, my brain's like, dig this. And I'm like, that fucking rules.
Peep this shit. Imagine being at dinner with your boys, but you're fucking drenched.
It was fun. I was in the dream having a very serious argument in my head, like, fuck that teacher, dude.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking wet. I wanted to swim. It's like, and I have to take a test. If I can go to the bathroom, why can't I swim and come back? What's the difference between taking a shit and coming and finishing a test versus swimming? Well, I mean, one you kind of have to do. But, you know, I was like, it was like one of those towns like Venice. There was just like a sidewalk and then like a river, and I was just fucking doggy paddling around, being like, "Fuck this test, dude." And I came in, and you had like bought the school, and I was like, "Oh, sweet, I'll take the test."
I bought the school.
Yeah, like it was like I came in, I saw my teacher.
Sick.
About to talk, I was drenched. I came in, like talk shit to my teacher, and you were like, I saw you, and
Bro, we took care of it.
Dude, speaking of power moves,
Hold on a sec. I'm sorry I know we're talking power moves. I'm gonna let Lemaire derail the show again. What are you two sleuthing over there? I see you up to no good. You're looking up laws on being wet publicly?
I was like trying to come. I was in public, like moving around. Like I would like get out of people's eye and just be like this, and just kind of like move forward and be like, "Oh God, I'm gonna fucking." And I would just hear like, eh! I'm like, "Fuck!" and wake up. Like, God damn it! I was about to come from my fleshlight dream. God damn it! You woke me up.
O'Connor had sleep paralysis in the same bed I did.
What?
In the basement, in that room. O'Connor stayed at my parents for like a week. He had it.
Damn.
He had paralysis. He didn't see the demon, but he said it felt like somebody was like physically holding him down. I was like, that's it. You had it. Same room. Something's going on in that room, dude. There's some bad juju.
Could be, dude.
What are you looking at? I see you wanting to say things.
Dude, I got sleep
You
paralysis.
literally looked at the mic.
What's up, worth it?
Give it a shot. I want to hear what he thought was going to be.
So maybe he's getting beat up by Phil.
Jesus Christ!
Put that mic back up in the air.
The fact that I mean, I'm glad you caught yourself.
Dude, I had sleep paralysis. So this is a level I've gotten to with sleep paralysis. I welcome it when it comes. I go, yes, it's coming. And then because when you get sleep paralysis, you get that like kind of sound. You get that?
Yeah. No, I've only had sleep paralysis like once.
Oh, I'll get it like every month or so.
And I'm still scared of it.
Dude, that rules, man. If you go, like, I've got the one you're talking about, it's horrible. And you kind of like come awake and you see things around you.
Yeah.
I've gotten that. That's bad. When I get a body sensation that goes, and I go, I'm like kind of half in sleep, and I go, oh, sick. I'm about to get sleep paralysis.
Is it like it's almost like sometimes it'll be like a bang and a white, like I can see the noise.
So what's the noise?
It sounds like a fucking somebody dropped something in the room very loudly. Like crazy.
No, I get what feels more like an electrical current.
I think I have exploding head syndrome.
You might have exploding head syndrome.
In fact, I certainly do.
I have a thing. So whatever I have is, and I get this during the day sometimes, where it just sounds like an electrical current passes through my body. So I'll be like moving around and go, meh. I'm like, whoa, and I get like a weird smell. But when I'm sleeping,
just gloss over that smell.
I've looked it up.
What's the weird smell?
I think it has to do with my. I've like completely trashed my nervous system through years of just precarious living. So I think it's like my nerves are on end.
You haven't lived that precarious.
I was fucking playing it fast and loose, bro, for about like a good fucking decade. You met me when we met.
Yeah, when
I had come off of I was still fast and loose.
I hated when you changed.
We
used to have fun together, dude.
Oh, that was nothing.
And then you're like, drinking's for faggots. And I was like, nah, dude, drinking rules.
Call Jordan Peterson, dude. I was stoned in my room, and I watched Jordan Peterson when they did the Pleasure Mountain when everyone was stopped. It was literally a donkey in the Pinocchio thing as he's breaking it down of like turning into a beast of burden. I'm like watching the donkeys have a good time, and then I hear wood stomp as the donkey stomps, and I'm stoned in my room at 1:30, and I was just like, oh, God, I got to go to school.
Yeah, that would fuck me up.
Fucked me up. But I think it was for the best.
That's why I stay away from the weed.
Weed rules,
I was just hammered.
Dude.
You hear fucking wood fly down the steps. You're like, shut up. That's it. There's no thought. There's nothing deeper than that.
Dude, so with the sleep paralysis now, I've gotten to the level where I'll feel it coming, and usually I'd feel myself going like oh my god, fuck, it's coming. I try to get out of it. In like mid sleep, it was I swear to God, it was like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Just did mindfulness stuff where I just completely was just like I separated myself and I was like, go with it, dude. While I'm like sleeping, I completely just went Airbender mode and went into it. I swear to God, dude. And then I lucid dreamed.
No,
it
it's
was
funny to
fucking
think
awesome.
that you like are like, yes, now I am Airbender. It's like your hand was just in your messy asshole like a second ago, and then you passed out. You're like, now I bend reality.
Dude, I had lucid dreams. I went into
It's
it.
awesome.
It was pretty sick, but yeah, that is pretty funny. That I had just thought about wanting to. I had like a fleshlight dream. Woke up from it, fell back asleep, and was like,
time for me to destroy.
Sweet. It's time for me to ascend.
All right, we gotta go.
We
have to go.
Let's get some motherfucking food.
Yeah.